So if you were on my live last night, then you know when I tried on the dress that the bodice was a little bit loose up here, that this was having a lot of gapping. And so what I needed to do was I spent the greater part of this morning separating the bodice from the skirt. And what I didn't do, and last night, but I did this morning, is that I opened up this, took the basting stitch out, I tried it on and measured how far over I needed it to come. I pinned it across and then I stitched it across. And so there's a nice basting stitch. You can't really see it because it is the same color as the fabric, but there's a nice basting stitch from about here to about here. And then I went back and tried it on and made sure that there wasn't as much gaping in it, and it was fine. So the other thing that I did a little bit different, because you all know I spent a good bit of time kind of stitching, putting a casing in, so that you can put the elastic through, so you have a nice little cinched, waist between the bodice and the skirt. And I spent a lot of time because there are a lot of layers. So there's two layers here, where you're having the overlap, and then you have this layer here, and it can create a lot of confusion, particularly when you are trying to put that elastic in. And so one of the other things I did is I went to the serger and I serged around the entire top, and I did the same thing on the skirt as well. And so I am now about to attach the bodice to the skirt and then create that casing, and it should be so much easier because those raw edges are now serged. So we're going to do that next step, and then I'm going to show you what that looks like. So I attached the bodice to the skirt, I tried it on, and I still wasn't 100% happy with the fit. So I made some additional adjustments, starting with taking about a 1/2 inch off of the elastic in the waist so I'd have a more cinched waist. I also took about a 1/2 inch off of each side of the skirt to give a more snug or tighter fit. And then I took about 2 inches off of the length of the skirt so that it wasn't dragging on the floor when I put it on. I tried it on again, and I absolutely loved this fit.